happening the way I'd planned. So it didn't happen. It didn't happen, guys. It didn't happen. And the worst part of it was that people, like kids, were dying so bad in that river. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're doing great. I'm also fine, but you can see from the weather around, it's kind of very chilly. It's in the evening around 5 p.m. but it seems that it's gonna rain. Clouds are really gathering. I think you can see that. So if you're new here, welcome to Emmy's Diary. My name is Emmy. Kindly consider subscribing to Emmy's Diary. Hit the like button. You can share my videos, and please do leave a comment at the comment section. You're free to tell me whatever you think about this video. And if you're a returning subscriber and you've always been watching, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I don't take it for granted. I know for those who've been watching, you're wondering like, oh my goodness, this girl is today on a head wrap. Yeah, sure, and it matches my dera. These are the kind of dresses or the attires which are mostly worn by the people around the coastal region of Kenya. I think maybe because that place is hot, and so they just need something really free. You can see something free because of the hot weather over there. But with me as well, I love so much the head wrap because it saves me big time when I'm on a bad air day. Like today, the air is so bad. And for the dress, I love it so much because it's kind of free. Sometimes you just want to be free, nothing tight on your body, and that is why I love it. So guys, the title suggests not as planned. Something has failed, but I thank God I'm here. I'm really always thankful for his life, for the life, I mean, for the love he gives us on a daily basis, because it's really so marvelous. That's the kind of love you cannot compare with any other love because it's so big, right? So I'm outside. I'm heading to, I know you're wondering where exactly I am, but I'm heading to the river bank. So guys, as I've told you, I was heading to the river bank. I really do not know if you can hear me clearly because there are a lot of wind. It's in the evening and wind is blowing like, yeah, crazy. So I'm from the house. Let me tell you how the day went, guys. So I woke up in the morning and I just had plans because I was to go to Nyabanse, as you always know that. I always spend much of my time during Sundays over there, but unfortunately okay, it was my bad because I really didn't call Kim when the previous day if he gonna be around. So I called him when I was already prepared to ask whether he's gonna be around or maybe he's busy. So sorry for that. He told me that he's not around. So by that time, I'd already moved from the house and I was on my way to town. So I was like, okay, I cannot stay in the house because I don't have like a lot of things to do in the house. So maybe just head to town. I'm gonna see what I can do there, like just to make myself busy. So I moved to town. Then after I went to town, I just did some little things here and there. I think I should turn my camera the other way around. And then I was like, oh, it's not happening the way I'd planned. So it didn't happen. It didn't happen, guys. It didn't happen. You could have seen me in your Mohansi today, but it didn't happen. So I went to the house and I was just like, what am I supposed to do here? If you've been watching my previous videos, you know very well I've always said in a lot of my videos that I'm not that kind of person who will stay indoors. I'm not an indoor kind of person. So most of the time when I really do not have anything to do in the house, I'm just gonna take an evening walk. And I love so much when I take a walk around nature generally. So that's why I've decided to come to the riverbank. I didn't, from the last clip, I was like about the riverbank, then I'm here, I'm seated. Because due to privacy purposes, I couldn't film when I was arriving at this place because there are people who are taking bath over here, then I couldn't do that. So I had to respect the privacy. So that's where I'm sitting right now. I'm gonna show you in a few. And maybe sometimes back I found myself addicted so much to coming to the riverbank and dipping my feet in the water. I didn't know exactly what it means, but I was feeling like, okay, there was kind of very different feeling, a relieving feeling that I always do not have maybe when I'm just in the house. So I will walk here with my bathroom slippers because it's not that much far from where I stayed. It's not that much far from the riverbank. So I would come and dip my feet in the water every evening. That is when I'm not going to work. So I was like, okay, what does this mean? And so when I was doing some little research, I realized that there is a connection between us and nature, and we can do really this. There is how you're gonna feel completely different. Especially, I didn't know what was going on with me, but I find it so much relieving, like so much comforting. It was just kind of different feeling that I've never had in my life, right? So I noticed that there is a connection between us and nature, and it's gonna give you a different feeling as to when you are maybe in places which do not have things like trees, or as well, they say it's so much also good sometimes when you just remove your clothes and walk barefooted on the soil, so that you connect your feet with the nature yourself, and or your mind, your spirit is something in the spiritual realm. So I found myself coming here each and every time. So I was like, okay, so I've been doing all this thing all while I really didn't know what it means. I just knew that I feel differently. I feel so much relaxed when I'm at a place like that. And so that is why I really loved coming to this place. So maybe tell me in the comment section what exactly you know about connecting with nature. I still need to learn more and more about this, because about walking barefooted on the soil, I don't like that. I used to when I was home, but I think by then I was still a child, so I really couldn't connect whatever was happening, because in the village, I'm born and raised in the village. In the village, we just walk barefooted because that is the order of the day. And sometimes you just wake up, you wear your slippers for some few minutes, and you're like, they're not comfortable anymore because it's muddy, and the better way to go is to walk barefooted. So by then I really couldn't connect. But right now I really feel different because I no longer walk barefooted so much. I'm gonna try that some days because it's been years since I stopped doing that. And with dipping my feet in water and walking around places with trees has been so much great feeling. guys, I think you've seen how beautiful this place is, how good it looks like, all that is here. And I think you've noticed that the water is not that much clear. It's kind of very brown because recently it's been raining a lot. In Kenya, at times like this, around October, November, and December, it tends to rain. Maybe sometimes not so much, especially during December it rains so much, but right now in the month of September it's been raining, like, yes, it's been raining so much. So rivers always come from the hillside, and so when it rains it carries all the materials and all the dirt, the soil and everything, it comes with it to the lower stream. So that is why right now it's kind of brown and not clear. There is a video I've always I recorded from this place, and by that time the water was so clear, but it's I don't know, it's funny how this time the water is brown and it's not full, like it's just moderately, because sometimes when it rains so much the river gets full until the river bank also get covered, and so during that time it's so much risky. You're not supposed to just come and swim, but right now people are swimming. No, it's only that I'm not supposed to I'm not supposed to vlog that, but people are swimming. People around this place, I know this river is something which is so much beneficial to them, because you come here, you do laundry, you wash your utensils. I know you would want to believe it, they wash utensils over this place. You take a bath, and so you go back home when everything is clean. It's not something new to me, because back in my place, since I was growing, there was a river like this, and we used to do the same thing. And the worst part of it was that people, like kids, were dying so bad in that river, and we couldn't even maybe listen to our parents, because somebody has just died, a child maybe of your age, maybe today, and the following day you go there to swim the same place, and you don't even feel like you're not supposed to. I don't know how kids are anyway. Kids can be funny sometimes. Whatever you tell them not to do is the same thing they're gonna do next time. So that is so bad of kids anyway. Yeah, I don't know, and that's what makes a distinction between a child and a grown-up, because if somebody's grown, you're like, oh, I saw this and this happening over this place, and I think like I'm not supposed to do it. That is the better part of it anyway. So it really helps. And in our most of the places, rivers like these act as boundaries. You will be like, this side is a different community, the other side is a different community, and for that reason it's like a boundary. It's a great thing. I just want to find somewhere, really. My feet has been in water. Have a look at that for this while. Ooh, I really feel good, guys. Like, this is what always leaves me so much. Like, that is how I always spend my time when I really don't have anywhere to go to. Instead of, I'm not the kind of person who just watch movies so much. That is lately, but back then I used to do that. Maybe tell me in the comment section, how do you unwind your day? Or maybe just if you just have time at home and you feel like I need to do something to keep time going, at the same time it's gonna be beneficial to me, because with this one I just feel like relieved. Or maybe, am I the only person doing this? You can tell me in the comment section. Have you been tempted to do this? Because with me, I do it like so much. So I'll just find maybe somewhere where people are not taking their bath, then I'll show you around how everything looks like here. But generally, when I come here and dip my feet in water, I always feel like my evening is well spent each and every time I come around this place. And let me just find somewhere I can really maybe show you how everything is, or I'll have to wait for everybody to finish taking their bath and then I'll show you. So guys, do not leave your screen, keep watching. Subscribe if you're watching for the first time. Do not forget to subscribe guys, it doesn't take a minute, it's just a one-click thing. Remember when I wrote for 1,000 subscribers, I cannot do this alone. With you I'm gonna hit 1,000 and watch my videos. I also have some amazing previous videos I've done before on this channel, and I'm like at 50 something videos. Go and watch them please. Like every video and I really appreciate. Oh god, I was forgetting about one thing. I also came here to see the sunset. I don't know if I'm gonna catch it because today the weather is kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see that, but the weather is kind of crazy today. It seems cool. Just as I told you when I was starting this video, clouds were gathering and it was like it's gonna rain. So if it doesn't, the sun is up there, but it's kind of covered with some clouds and it's not so much visible. But if it reveals itself by the end of the day, then we're gonna watch the sunset together. But if it fails, then we'll be like, there's no sunset. So let me wait for everybody to be done, then we catch up. Guys, there are still people, but I've decided to stand up. I feel like a little bit tired. A bit, but I feel good anyway. And the sun is kind of like starting to shine. Yeah, because it wasn't there by that time. Anyway, let me check. These are the stones, beautiful stones at the riverbank. Wow, can't you see that? I love these ones so much. And there is a little plant surviving in between the trees, in between the stones. I mean, these are a very big sign that God is gonna help you pass through all the other situations and you're gonna thrive, because how on earth has it survived between all these stones? It's God. The work of God is so marvelous, you know, nobody can comprehend. I really love it. Look at that. Anyway, it's a beautiful place, and me coming over to this place was just nice because it was amazing. And I think I just came early enough, and the sun is not going to set anytime from now, like sooner. I don't know when exactly. So I'm climbing my way up to find my way back. Oh God, I feel like Jesus Christ. I was feeling like something was crawling. It's my dress which has some water, so I feel like something is crawling. Those are kids who are swimming. They're like, come so that I can take a picture of you. Oh, there is a dumping site over here. That is so bad, because I believe when it rains, everything is being washed into the river, and this is the kind of water they still use to cook. So bad. Anyway, what can we do? Places like this, people live so funnily to an extent that you want to analyze each and everything they're doing. Then you really cannot withstand it. But with them, everything is normal and it's happening just the way it's happening, and they don't even need to question. So I'm getting back. I think you can see all that behind me. I think in some of my previous videos I've said that I live a little bit far away from, not far, it's not that much, sorry, it's not that much far from town. I think it's a 5 minutes ride on a motorbike, but still it's kind of hidden in a situation. Okay, to an extent you'll think that it's kind of village-ish, something of that sort, because trees are all over, or you know, some land are tilled over this place and people planting, like it's just full of trees. I think, look at my back, you can see even that forest over up there. Yeah, so that's how the place looks like. But with me, I always love places like this, because sometimes just staying in town, there was a time I was staying in town, it really got crazy when we had demonstrations in Kenya. You know, that during elections, peace is a big problem. So there were demonstrations, and when our tear gas canisters were thrown, it even got inside my house, and I was like crying literally. So I was like, next time when I want to move to a new place, and consider a place which is far away from town, so that at least I can have that peace, because even during demonstration they cannot get into such places, because what are they come here to look for? They are always in town. Yeah, so guys, I don't know, the weather is so bad to an extent that there is no sunset. We can't see the sunset. I really wanted to see that, but it seems it's gonna rain. That's just as I said, the clouds were gathering. I don't know when exactly, but it seems it's going to rain sometimes, or maybe in the night. Though I love this weather so much, I hate sun, and I hate cold, extremely cold weather as well. So this one is just good, but there is no sunset for us. There's no sunset for us. I think I should find a different route to follow. I don't know, maybe, but I'll just tag you along. I carried a note here. This is Kenyan 100 shillings. That is like $1 here. I don't know exactly what I'll come across, but I'll consider buying it with this one. This one is $1. So tag along with us. Tag along. I just needed something I can bite. Evening bites. Maybe a snack, something of that sort. And most of the Kenyan money, we used to have our president on our money, but they changed to this one. So it's all about all that we had, the wildlife, the vegetation, and all that. Yeah. So let me take you along. If I find where we can sometimes find something to buy, then I'll tag you along. So guys, I came across this shop behind me, and I've got this, some biscuits. I just needed something to bite as I walked slowly heading to the house. It's written Novita Break Time Tea. I think in one of the videos I bought this as well at the supermarket. I kind of love it because it doesn't have much sugars compared to the normal biscuits. So this one. So guys, I'm walking slowly back to the house. I think I need to prepare dinner real quick, like early. I'm kind of tired. I need to rest early too, because tomorrow is on a Monday, and you know Mondays are always busy days. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for branching here at Amy's Diary, and kindly, if you haven't subscribed, do not leave without subscribing, because that is the only way you can really support me, and it means a lot to me. And like the video, you can leave a comment in the comment section. Please tell me whatever you think about this video. If you're watching for the second time, thank you so much for always coming to watch. You mean the world to me. So thank you so much, and see you in my next one.